What's up, bros? Today I will show you 3 ways how you can make melodies in FL Studio or any DAW you want. This video is for you if you're a beginner or you just want to develop your melodies and get the reminder how to do them. If you haven't subscribed, leave a subscribe and let's continue to the video. Let's start with melody number 1. The method number 1 is called call and response. If you don't know what that means, it means that one instrument makes a calling phrase and second instrument answers it. You can also use the same instrument, but then you need to do 1 octave higher and 1 octave lower, or the second phrase needs to have some variation to the first one. I like to do it with 2 different instruments, so first I will choose flex and, for example, a guitar. For the second instrument I will choose also flex because it's a stock plugin, and then, for example, a piano. Now navigate to the piano roll of the first instrument, and if you don't know any music theory, you can choose the scale from this note icon here. Then the first phrase is usually 1 bar or 2 bars long. For example, like this. Then you can copy it and paste it to the second instrument. Drag it to the next 2 bars and switch it up a little bit. Now, for example, this is a call and response melody. You can see how the first phrase calls and the second phrase answers. The second method is called the sequence method. At least I call it the sequence method, but you can call it whatever you want. In that method, you write a phrase, you copy the phrase, and you switch up the ending so it goes up or down. Let's choose flex again and take a guitar, for example, Ace Nylon Light. Let's go to the piano roll and choose the scale again. Let's write, for example, a 2 bar phrase or a 4 bar phrase. For example, a phrase like this. In this case, you're gonna duplicate it, so it's the exact same. If you wanna leave the first note the same, but you can switch only the ending or the whole sequence after the first note. For example, like this. Let's listen to it. The third method is repeat it with the different rhythm. For example, if you have this kind of rhythm, you can turn it to a melody, like this. Then duplicate it. Switch up the rhythm a little bit. And turn it to a melody. Use the same notes that in the first part. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope the video was helpful. Leave a comment, like and subscribe. See you next time, bros.